Have you ever noticed something strange? Two people can both be 75 years old. One jumps out of bed, makes breakfast, goes for a walk, plays with the grandkids, and somehow still has enough energy to argue with the TV news. The other wakes up already tired. Everything hurts. The day hasn't even started, but they're already counting the hours until bedtime. Now here's the funny part. People will say, well, that's just getting old. Really? If that were true, why are there people in their 70s and 80s dancing at weddings while someone in their 50s is looking for a chair after walking through the grocery store? Age matters. But habits matter even more. And one of the biggest habits starts before 9 in the morning. Breakfast. Not the kind where you grab 3 cookies and tell yourself they're breakfast biscuits. Yes, I've met people who honestly believe cookies become healthy if you eat them before 10 a.m. Nice try. Today, we're talking about 7 morning foods that many healthy seniors enjoy regularly. These foods help support energy, the brain, muscles, and healthy aging. They're simple, affordable, and you don't need to be a chef to make them. And because this channel loves exploring life through Carl Jung's ideas, we'll also look at something deeper. Jung believed that the way we care for ourselves reflects how much we value our own life. The little choices we repeat every day slowly become the person we are. So breakfast isn't just food. It's a small message you send yourself every morning. It says, I'm still worth taking care of. Now before we begin, tell me something in the comments. What's your favorite breakfast? Be honest, no judging here. Unless somebody says chocolate cake, then we might need to have a friendly conversation. All right, let's get started. Food, number 1, eggs. Now don't click away because you think, eggs, that's it? Stay with me. Eggs may be one of the most boring-looking foods on earth, but they are secretly one of the hardest-working foods in your kitchen. Think about it. They don't come with fancy advertising. Nobody is making action movies about eggs. Nobody walks into the grocery store saying, "Where's the luxury egg collection?" Yet they quietly do their job every single day. Eggs are packed with protein, vitamins, and nutrients that help your muscles and brain. And after 70, your muscles deserve some respect. Here's something funny. When we're younger, we don't even think about standing up from a chair. We just stand. After 70, some chairs become personal enemies. You sit down, and suddenly your knees start negotiating. Are we really getting back up? It's like your body wants a committee meeting first. Protein helps support your muscles, and strong muscles make everyday life easier. Walking, climbing stairs, carrying groceries, picking up your grandchild. Or your tiny dog who somehow thinks he's a wolf. Years ago I met an older gentleman who had the same breakfast almost every morning. 2 eggs, some fruit, a slice of whole grain toast. Nothing fancy. I asked him why he never changed it. He smiled and said, "My breakfast knows my job. Its job is to keep me moving. My job is to enjoy life." I never forgot that. Simple, practical, wise. Carl Jung often reminded us that real transformation isn't found in dramatic moments. It's found in ordinary habits repeated for years. That's where real life changes happen. Not overnight, not in one magical breakfast, but one good breakfast, repeated hundreds of times. Now here's something else. People spend hundreds of dollars looking for the perfect anti-aging cream. Meanwhile, their breakfast is a cup of coffee and hope. Coffee is wonderful. I love coffee. But coffee is not breakfast. That's like putting perfume on your car and expecting the engine to run better. Your body is asking, "Can I have some fuel?" And you're saying, "Here's caffeine. Good luck." Give your body something to work with. You'll thank yourself later. Food number 2, oatmeal. Now let's talk about oatmeal. Poor oatmeal. It has one of the biggest image problems in the world. People hear oatmeal and immediately imagine sadness in a bowl. No excitement, no color, just beige. But oatmeal is like that quiet neighbor who never brags. Then one day you find out they climbed mountains, traveled the world, and can fix anything. Oatmeal is full of fiber, and fiber is one of those things nobody gets excited about until they don't have enough of it. Your body likes routine, especially your stomach. The older we get, the more our body appreciates foods that are gentle and steady instead of giving us a huge sugar rush. Think about sugary cereal. For about 20 minutes, you feel unstoppable. You think, I could clean the whole house today. 45 minutes later, you're sitting on the couch wondering why you walked into the kitchen. Your energy disappears faster than free samples at the supermarket. Oatmeal works differently. It gives steady energy instead of taking you on an emotional roller coaster. Now here's a little trick. Don't eat plain oatmeal every day if you don't enjoy it. Dress it up. Add berries, add walnuts, add cinnamon, slice a banana on top. Now your oatmeal has personality. It's no longer just oatmeal. It's breakfast that actually looks happy. One woman once told me, I hated oatmeal for 30 years. I asked why. She said, my mother made it exactly the same every morning. I said, so your problem isn't oatmeal. Your problem is your childhood. She laughed and said, you might be right. Sometimes we blame the food, when really we just need a better recipe. Life works like that too. Carl Jung believed that many of the things we dislike are connected to old experiences. When we change our perspective, sometimes we discover we've been avoiding something wonderful. Maybe oatmeal deserves another chance. Maybe you deserve another chance too. Isn't that interesting? Here's another funny thing. People spend more time choosing a TV show than choosing what goes into their body. 20 minutes scrolling, 5 seconds choosing breakfast. We've got that backwards. Your breakfast is going to stay with you longer than that TV episode. So make it count. And let me ask you something. Have you ever started eating healthier? Then someone around you says, oh, look who's being healthy now. Why do people do that? The moment you decide to improve yourself, somebody acts personally offended. Don't let it stop you. Smile, eat your breakfast, wish them a wonderful day, and keep going. Because here's the truth. The people who enjoy life the longest usually aren't chasing perfection. They're simply making one good decision after another. One breakfast, one walk, one good night's sleep, one smile, one day at a time. And before we move on, I have a question for you. Are you team eggs or team oatmeal? Type eggs or oatmeal in the comments. I'm curious to see which team wins today, and trust me, the next food on this list surprises almost everyone because many people already have it in their kitchen without realizing how powerful it can be. Food number 3, Greek yogurt. If your breakfast feels empty after just an hour, Greek yogurt might become your new best friend. It's packed with protein, and it keeps you feeling full longer. Add some blueberries, strawberries, or a handful of nuts, and suddenly you've got a breakfast that looks like it belongs in a fancy cafe. One older lady once told me, I thought yogurt was just dessert. I said, then you've been eating dessert the healthy way all these years? Sometimes the best foods are the simplest ones. Food number 4, berries, blueberries, strawberries, raspberries. These little fruits may be small, but they work hard. They're full of nutrients that support your brain and overall health. Think of them as tiny superheroes. Small cape, big job, and the best part, they're naturally sweet, so you don't have to chase sugar every morning. Food number 5, nuts. A handful of walnuts or almonds can do wonders. Just don't turn a handful into the whole bag. We've all done it. You say, I'll have a few. 5 minutes later, you're staring at an empty bag, wondering who finished them. Nuts are great with oatmeal or yogurt, and make breakfast more satisfying. Food number 6. Whole grain toast with avocado. This one is simple, filling, and delicious. Whole grains give steady energy, while avocado adds healthy fats that your body loves. A little black pepper on top. Now we're talking. Sometimes healthy food doesn't need to be complicated. It just needs to taste good enough that you'll actually eat it. Food number 7. A glass of water. Yes. Water makes the list. After a night's sleep, your body is asking for hydration. Before reaching for coffee, drink a glass of water. Your body will thank you. Coffee is amazing. But even coffee would probably say, maybe drink some water first. Here's the truth. There isn't one magical breakfast that keeps you young forever. The real secret is consistency. One healthy breakfast won't change your life, but hundreds of healthy breakfasts over the years just might. Carl Jung believed that our daily habits quietly shape who we become. Every morning is a fresh chance to take care of yourself, your body, and your future. So tomorrow morning, I want you to try something simple. Don't worry about changing your whole life overnight. You don't need a perfect diet. You don't need expensive foods. You don't need to suddenly become a health expert. Sometimes the biggest changes come from the smallest choices we repeat every day. Maybe tomorrow you start with an egg. Maybe you add some berries to your breakfast. Maybe you finally give oatmeal another chance. Maybe you simply drink a glass of water before your morning coffee. Small steps, small habits. But remember, small habits repeated over time can create a completely different life. And that's something Carl Jung understood very well. The person we become is not created by one big moment. It is created by the little things we do when nobody is watching. The choices we make in ordinary moments, the way we treat our body, the way we talk to ourselves, the way we decide to keep growing, no matter our age. And I believe this is something beautiful about getting older. When you're younger, you are often trying to prove yourself to the world. But as the years pass, you start realizing something important. The greatest investment you can make is in yourself, your health, your happiness, your peace of mind, your ability to wake up each morning and say, "Today is another gift." So now I want to hear from you. Which of these 7 breakfast foods is already part of your morning routine? Are you an egg person? Do you love oatmeal? Are you the person who cannot start the day without your coffee? Or maybe you have a special breakfast tradition that has stayed with you for years. Share it in the comments. Because one of the best things about this community is that everyone has a story. Someone watching this video might discover a new idea from your comment. Maybe your simple breakfast habit is exactly what another person needed to hear today. And if you are over 70, 60, or even younger and watching this, I want you to remember something. Your age is not the end of your story. There are still new things to learn, new memories to create, new experiences waiting for you. The goal isn't to fight getting older. The goal is to grow older with energy, wisdom, curiosity, and joy. So keep moving, keep learning, keep laughing at the little things, keep spending time with people who bring light into your life, and most importantly, keep taking care of yourself, because the world is better when you are healthy, happy, and present. If this video gave you even one useful idea, don't forget to support the channel, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so we can continue exploring more topics about healthy aging, psychology, self-growth, and the wisdom of Carl Jung together. There are many more conversations ahead, and I would love for you to be part of them. Until our next video, take care of yourself. Enjoy your mornings. Enjoy your food. Enjoy the little moments that make life beautiful. And remember, growing older is a privilege. Growing wiser is a choice. Your journey is still unfolding. Your story is still being written. I'll see you in the next video.